I'm usually at Ivy Creek talking about the beauty of nature and the wonderful creatures and wildlife that live here. But with the recent snow, and I think there was 7 or 8 inches left here, I've been sticking pretty close to the central area where all of the buildings are located. So, what are the buildings here? There's an education building where classes, meetings, nature talks are held, restrooms, of course, and an information kiosk with trail maps and brochures and other items of interest shown in photos and graphics. All of that seems appropriate and unsurprising. But a few things may seem a bit unusual to the first-time visitor. There is an old house here, which may not be too unusual actually, but there's also a barn, the largest building. And a cemetery. To understand these last 3 items, we'll have to go back nearly 150 years and explore a little history. In 1870, just a few years after the Civil War, Hugh Carr, a former slave, purchased this land for a farm. He was illiterate and signed the purchase agreements with a simple letter X. And while he himself lacked a formal education, he was determined that his 7 children would all be well educated. And in that goal, he achieved enormous success, with 5 of the children earning advanced level or college degrees. So going back to the cemetery, if the name on this stone has a familiar sound to your ears, you'd be correct. This is the same Mary C. Greer for which a nearby Albemarle County Elementary School is named in honor of her dedication and work in the education of the local African American children. The respect for education passed along from her father, she herself passed along to subsequent generations. I hope you've enjoyed hearing this explanation of some of the buildings here. This story is an interesting aspect of the history of this land, which is formerly known as Riverview Farm. It's only a tiny piece of the history though, so if I've piqued your interest in any sort of way, please do take a look at the Ivy Creek Foundation website. I'll include a link to that down below in the description. So until next time, I'll see you on the trails. Take care.